You'll need a lot of time and work to get good with money. It isn't something that can be achieved overnight. Some people never save and spend their entire life paycheck to paycheck. It may not seem thrilling to learn how to manage your money at a young age, but it will put you on the right track. However, you are mistaken if you feel you have enough time to get serious about your finances. Even if you still feel young and invincible in your 30s, the sad reality is that you are halfway through your working life. It's time to leave your financial stupidity from your 20s behind you and master these top financial habits to become more careful with your money. Maintain a budget. Most 20-somethings have experimented in budgeting, tried a budgeting tool, and even read a few articles about the importance of budgeting. However, only a small number of people stick to their budgets, if they even have one. When you reach the age of 30, you should stop budgeting on the spur of the moment and start planning where every dollar you earn will go. This means that if you just want to spend $15 a week on coffee runs, you'll have to quit after the third cup of coffee. The goal of budgeting is to help you understand where your money goes so that you can make more informed decisions. Keep in mind that a few dollars here and there add up over time. Spending money on shopping or enjoyable activities is fine, as long as they fit within your budget and do not damage your savings goals. Knowing your spending habits can help you figure out where you can save money and how to increase your contributions to a retirement fund or money market account. Here's a bonus suggestion for creating and sticking to a budget: keep track of everything you spend. Make a note of where and how much you spend, as well as the impact on your budget. This may need keeping your receipts and double-checking everything with your bank account. Over time, you'll be able to eliminate all useless, spur-of-the-moment purchases and truly keep yourself in check. Spend less than you make. The world's wealthiest people did not achieve their current status by spending their whole monthly salary. Many self-made millionaires, according to Thomas J. Stanley's book The Millionaire Next Door, spend their money modestly. According to Stanley's book, the majority of self-made millionaires drove used cars and lived in average-priced homes. He also noticed that those who drove expensive cars and wore expensive clothing were in debt. The truth was that their lavish lifestyles were outstripping their earnings. Begin by living on 90% of your earnings and putting the remaining 10% in savings. You won't miss the money if it's automatically withdrawn from your paycheck and deposited into a retirement savings account. Gradually increase your savings while reducing your living expenses. In an ideal world, you should be able to live comfortably on 60% to 80% of your pay while saving and investing the remaining 20% to 40%. Write down plans for your financial goals. What are your financial goals? Consider them for a moment. Consider when you want to reach your goals and how you want to go about achieving them. Make a list of your goals and determine how to achieve them. If you don't write down your goals and design a clear strategy, you're less likely to attain them. If you write down your goals and develop a strategy, you're more likely to attain them. If you want to go on a vacation to Italy, for example, stop thinking and start planning. Do some research to find out how much the vacation will cost, and then figure out how much you'll need to save each month. If you plan ahead and save properly, your dream vacation could become a reality in a year or two. Other desired financial goals, such as debt payback or a longer-term goal such as homeownership, are also within reach. If you want to enter into real estate, you must be serious and have a plan. After all, it's one of the most significant investments you'll ever make, with a hefty price tag including several additional considerations. When it comes to money, there are various things to consider: down payment, finance and your mortgage, how much you can afford, interest payments, and other expenses. Take a close look at your debts. In their 30s, people are more likely to become careless about their debt. Many people have become accustomed to repaying debt due to student loans, mortgages, credit card debt, and auto loans. You may even consider debt to be a normal part of your life. In fact, you don't have to pay off your debts for the rest of your life. Determine your total debt, including your mortgage, and make a budget to prevent adding to it. There are several strategies for getting out of debt, but the snowball effect is a popular one. List all of your loans from lowest to largest, regardless of interest rate. Make the minimal payment on all of your debts except the smallest one. Each month, throw as much money as you can at the smallest debt. Before going on to the next loan, the goal is to pay off that small debt in a few months. If you pay off your debts, your financial situation will drastically improve. You'll have more money set aside for savings and other financial goals, as well as extra breathing room in your budget. There's one thing to remember. Pay off your bills, but don't get yourself into any further trouble. When you discover your credit card balances are low, it can be tempting to think it's okay to start spending again. You'll only find yourself in the same rut again. Limit your credit card usage and exercise self-control. You might want to consider lowering your credit limits or canceling cards you don't use over time. Anything that will help you keep your head above water. Build a substantial emergency fund. An emergency fund is essential for your financial security. If you don't have an emergency fund, you'll have to dip into your savings or use credit cards to pay for unexpected automobile or home repairs. The first step is to set aside $1,000 for an emergency fund. This is the very minimum amount of money you should have in your account. If you put $50 from each paycheck into your emergency fund, you'll reach your $1,000 goal in 20 months. After that, set incremental goals for yourself depending on your monthly spending. Some financial experts recommend keeping 3 months' worth of living expenses in an emergency fund, while others recommend keeping 6 months. Obviously, your financial situation will determine how much you can save. Don't forget to save for your retirement. Many people in their 30s have no retirement savings or are only contributing the bare minimum. You must begin saving right now if you want to build $1 million nest egg. Stop wishing for a pay raise or more money in your pocket. Make the most of your 30s while you still have them. Make sure you take advantage of any matching contributions offered by your company. Many employers may match your contributions up to a portion of your annual salary. This is practically free money for your retirement if you stay with your business long enough to become vested. The sooner you begin, the more interest you will be able to generate. For more money-related informational videos, subscribe to our channel.